If you love hosting dawats but you get overwhelmed by the idea of cleaning house, cooking so many dishes that you don't end up doing it, then this video is for you. Tip number 1, do your groceries at least 1 or 2 days before your dawat and make a list of your groceries so that you stick to it and you don't buy unnecessary stuff. This clip is 1 day before Dawat. I've done all my grocery, I've got chicken, meat, all the things that I needed to get, and I'll now start preparing dishes that I can 1 day before Dawat. So, the first one is going to be shepherd's pie. It's just going to be a layer of potatoes, mashed ones, and then chicken mince on top of it. Number 2 tip is to make sure that things that you would use in bulk, like tomatoes, ginger garlic paste, you either make it at home or you get the store-bought ones. This will save you lots of time and effort. I'm using chicken mince. I'm going to quickly make it with onions, some tomatoes, and salt, pepper, garlic, and some ketchup. Next, I am also preparing another dish, which is khao soi. Yummy, yummy khao soi. So another tip is to cook multiple dishes at one time. You have a stove, don't make one dish at a time. Just like I was doing, I was making mince on one stove, and the other stove I kept for the khao soi curry. And the third one I kept for boiling spaghetti. So this is how I managed my time. Time management is key. This is going to take time because I took it right from the freezer and I didn't have time to really thaw it, but it's okay. I've put it on the stove and now it's almost thawing and it's going to be ready in no time. Khao soi is mainly made with coconut milk. That is the main ingredient. And the second main ingredient is chickpea flour, which is besan, and we also put a little bit of dahi. Since I'm making it in a fusion way, I'm not making the original Burmese dish. I've added Asian spices, make it more Pakistani. So I'm on a roller coaster speed. I am quickly making a lot of things. My hands are everywhere when I'm preparing 2 dishes at the same time and also making sure that the kitchen is clean. Just always make sure that you keep one baked item in your dawat. It really helps you a lot. And if you don't know what to keep, this shepherd's pie is the one to do. It's so easy. You just put a layer of potatoes and then you put another layer of chicken. You can also put beef and it's amazing. And you top it off with cheese and you just bake it for 20 minutes to melt the cheese and you're done. So another tip is to make a menu which is suitable for kids, for adults, because obviously in a dawat a lot of people are coming from different age groups, from different ethnicities as well. So make sure you know what their tastes are. I knew kids were coming, so I made sure things like this shepherd's pie and fries and some fried items were there in my menu. So the kids would also enjoy it and they could, finger eat things without disturbing their mommies. Dish number 1 is ready, and as soon as it was at room temperature, I packed it with cling film. I'm going to put it in the fridge, and that's it. Tomorrow, I will just put it in the oven, let the cheese melt, and it's ready. As you can see, I'm using the same pot. So I cleaned it up, washed it. I don't want to create a lot of pots in the washing sink. I don't want the kitchen to be messy. This is the chicken curry for khao soi. I'm using approximately 1.5 kilo chicken, boneless. I will saute it with garlic, with onions, put tomatoes and put a lot of Asian spices like dhania, zeera, lal mirch, haldi, namak, all of these things to make it more flavorful. This gravy is supposed to be a bit spicy. This is next morning, the day of Dawat. In the morning, I arranged my table. This is another tip. Arrange your table at least 2 to 3 hours before Dawat, so you know how things would look like. I've arranged my plates, placemats, even the main dishes. Obviously empty ones, I've not put food. But I've made the layout so I know what needs to be done before the guests arrive. And I'm not panicking at the last moment. I made majority of the things yesterday. Right now I'm just preparing dynamite sauce for my prawns. So other dishes are fried fish fingers, which I got from the store. I will make dynamite prawns. So I'm making dynamite sauce. I know kids will come and I think they will really like this. I'll put some french fries in the corner to decorate that dish. That's going to be the fried item. I've also prepared rice. Now, this is the dessert platter. If you look at my last vlog, you would know that I got this from Danam and it's amazing. I didn't make dessert. You can if you want to. But it's another tip. If you feel like you're doing a lot of things, you can order at least one dish from outside, order dessert, and this way you will feel less burdenized, because the aim of Dawat or to host is not to burdenize yourself but to be happy as well. When you're hosting people, you should have a smile on your face. You shouldn't feel so tired that you're not able to welcome your guests properly and be with them. I've had my breakfast by now. I had a cup of tea because I wanted to be alert. Another tip, have tea, coffee to be alert if you have a lot of things to do, because it can get overwhelming. I will not disagree. Now, another tip is to start baking your dishes at least 1 hour before your guests arrive. For me, it was baking shepherd's pie, so I started putting in things. I started baking fish fingers and french fries, so everything went inside the oven. Please get ready. The house is clean and tidy, the dishes are made, the table is ready. Now it's time for you to shine. You have to be presentable, take a shower, put on makeup, wear nice clothes. It was a post-Eid Dawat, so I'm wearing my Eid clothes and a little bit of jewelry. And after getting ready, I came down again, started to do the final bits. I'm going to fry prawns, put them in the dynamite sauces, put them in the main dishes, see what the oven is up to, and start getting ready for the guests to arrive. The guests just call that they're on their way, so I'm quickly frying things, putting things on the table, making sure everything is ready, looks nice. This is the beautiful, lovely lunch spread. Mashallah, everything looks lovely. The taste was amazing. Everybody enjoyed, and hope you enjoyed the tips, and you keep your next Dawat very soon. Bye.